Welcome to RPG Capper, the channel where we cap RPGs of various design. Coming to you live from the soda mansion where bottle caps live and the CO2 bubbles never stop rising. Today we'll be resuming Final Fantasy II for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the level cap being that of 99, and our current status. Level 52 for CECIL, level 47 for KAIN, 51 for ROSA, 49 for RYDIA, and 48 for Edge. Let us get back to our adventure. Okay, so before we get started, I'd like to wish Akashia a good... I just wanted to wish Akashia a good thank you for your follow. Welcome to RPG Capper. Really appreciate it. So, let's get back into the adventure here. Okay, let me just get everything adjusted here. Yeah. So, anyways. Akashia Yuki, thank you very much for your follow the other day. I really appreciate it. And Queen Veronica, hi there. Glad for you to be on... glad for you to come in just as the stream is starting. So, yeah, we are resuming Final Fantasy II here for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So, not much really happened from the last stream. All we really did last time was check out two caves in the underground. One is the cave that leads to the land of the summoned monsters, and another that leads to the Sylvan Fairies. So, last stream was merely a filler stream. We just went to the land of the summoned monsters so RYDIA could ask the help from the creatures for assistance in the battle against Golbez and his minions. So, while we were there, we helped level up our guys, raided some chests, got the assistance of Queen Ashura and King Leviathan after besting them in battle. Then we went to the Sylvan Cave, looked around there for a bit, had to deal with some very nasty toad witches, who kept turning us into toads and kept stifling our efforts into winning the battle and just looking around the cave some more. Then we also had to deal with the Malboros that were also hitting us with the very last status effect under the sun. But we also went to the Sylvan Cave. We went to the Sylvan Hut at the bottom of the cave and found Yang alive and well, but being cared for by the Sylvan Fairies. They refused to let Yang go, so right now we have to leave Yang in bed and see if we can get him back at a later time, if at all. Yeah, it's good to have you here, Veronica. So, we're just getting right back into the game. I've hoped that you also managed to see my Tales of Eternia stream the other day. Yeah, where I was making some bit more progress, but after reviewing that stream, I realized how much of an absolute noob I was in playing Cramo Ball because I clearly didn't pay attention to the proper rules, and I wasn't even paying attention to obvious signs of which color I was and what I was supposed to do to repel that big fat ball. But we're gonna fix that next time, because now I think I have a better understanding of how that game is played. Now, when I was playing Tales of Eternia, the only reference I actually saw from gameplay was just skimming through a YouTube file. I didn't see how the actual game, that minigame was played. I was just only seeing the part where you actually recruit Keel into your party. And he was shown at being at level 9 in that YouTube video, but when I got him, he was at level 16, so I suppose that when he gets recruited, his level becomes that of the collective average of your other 3 party members, based upon that. Wednesday? Yeah, that was a couple days ago. Where I did my Tales of Eternia stream. I'm just highlighting what had happened at that time. So, anyway, for today's Final Fantasy II stream, we have Edge starting at level 48, CECIL level 52, RYDIA level 49, and ROSA at level 51. They're coming across nicely. So there's not much else we can do in the underground except report back to the dwarves and advance the story at this point. So let's go in. So let's see if the dwarves are going to change up their dialogue. Okay, we already have everyone at full HP and MP, so there's not really anything we need to do with that pot of light at this point. Okay, nothing here. How have you been doing, Veronica? Was spending time with my ex. She's the only female friend I got at the moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, things have been pretty hectic for me here on my side. I mean, aside from doing my streams and keeping that balanced with everyday life, I had to also help my other roommates just clean around the house, like do the dishes, probably even sweep the floor or even mop when necessary, running errands like going shopping, delivering some orders for the rest of my roommates as friends, like hot chocolate bombs or bath bombs. And I also had to talk with my dad the other day. He's fighting with the city over them. Well, on his side of the story is that the city was drawing water from his private, from his private water hookup, just to hook up a public fire hydrant, and he's accusing the city of breaking into his property, using his garden hose to fill up that fire hydrant on the public street, and he explains that's the reason why his recent water bill is so high. And I told him that's not the reason. The reason why your water bill is so high is because your toilet in the basement is broken, and the water hasn't been fully shut off. It's not cutting off the water supply, and the water is leaking into the overflow pipe, and it's consistently dripping into that pipe on a constant basis. Because what has happened was one of the rubber linings that's supposed to help prevent water leakage has eroded, and he needs to replace it. But he still thinks the city used his outdoor garden hose to hook up a fire hydrant. And unfortunately, he's 83 years old. He's become senile in recent years, and it's gotten to the point where I have to explain to him over and over and over again that it's not the city's fault, but your fault for not tending to your own plumbing. And also on top of that, my dad ended up also using his debit card to pay for a new automotive spark plug, but they won't ship it out to him until he pays for the part at the bank. And he basically he's been giving me some grief over the phone, telling him I was supposed to remind him to use his credit card and not his debit card, and I was under the impression that he wanted to pay for the part with his debit card and not his credit card. So apparently I'm supposed to just know to remind him to use his credit card and not his debit card, even though they're both viable payment methods for automotive parts. Okay, I can't get Sid involved now because he's still asleep, so I have to report to the king, it looks like. Okay, nobody lost HP and MP. But let's take a look at our items for now. Ether 121. How much money do we have? 324,914 GP. 50 Cure 1s, 54 Cure 2s. If I could stock up on Ether 2s, I would. Life potions and heal potions. I'm probably gonna stock up on a few heals and lives right now. Oop, not that way. Your ex is like that. I think she has the first half of statement is in her head. Yeah. I mean, I'll admit that I'm not perfect either, because it's not easy to get through life while you're fighting with your own ADD and ASD and BPD. I'm undiagnosed as well, and I'm still waiting for a psychiatric assessment to determine whether my condition still qualifies me for a regular salary job anywhere else. Because right now, as stated before, I'm working for my landlord and cleaning out basements in old houses. But that can't last forever either. I'm also gonna need to start making I also need to start making some decent money, and at a steady pace. With proper bi-weekly payouts here. And this stream is not a career for me, it's just a side gig that I'm doing. Okay, so we have heal 20s and 20 lives, so we're good for that. Okay, so they're not changing their dialogue here. Okay. Your accent, like... But aside from that, any new revelations with you recently, Veronica? I mean, anything that you might... Like, any other juicy bit of news you'd like to share today? Because I really don't... I'd like to share as much stuff here online, aside from just playing this here game. But, okay, I think there is something I want to touch base on. I mean, today is on Glitch's YouTube page. You're going to be premiering a new indie series called Knights of Guinevere, and I really, really want to watch it. It's done by Dana Terrace, the creator of Owl House, and her new show is supposed to be a major shot against Disney. And I watched the trailer, I watched the teaser, I watched the interview, and I am super stoked for it. I've informed my roommates, and we're gonna have a watch party later tonight at 5 o'clock, because it premieres at 5 o'clock Central. Because I'm in the Central Time Zone, so we're probably gonna get ourselves some maybe just some Cheetos, probably just maybe some roast beef, if we're just having a regular dinner, and we're gonna watch that show for all it's worth, because I'm really stoked for it. Anyways, here we are at Cafe Howdy. Now, here's something I want to touch base upon. You see this little dark spot over here? In the Japanese version of this game, there's supposed to be a secret passage that you can walk out into, which leads you into a chamber, which then gives you access to a small little... I think there's an NPC, if I'm not mistaken, who gives you a Playboy magazine. And then CECIL, or whoever is your party member, would just simply get dizzy reading that. But in the US version of the game, this area is cordoned off. You can't access the chamber. So, if you're just a regular player, you're SOL in accessing that chamber, but it makes me wonder if there's a ROM hack for this version of the game that lets you access it and see what was supposed to... unless you see what was supposed to have been said in the original US version. Because I think there was a rumor floating around that said that the Playboy magazine was supposed to be changed to an issue of Nintendo Powered as to break the fourth wall of this game. But that's a rumor, guys. That don't hold me to account on that. But it looks like that Nintendo decided it's just more, or maybe Square. I don't know who made the decision, but maybe Square just decided, screw it, let's just cordon off the area and not have anyone access it. And lo and behold, that's what we're gonna get. But that little dark spot here in the corner that you see was supposed to lead you into that chamber with the Playboy magazine. So sadly, we can't see the issue of Playboy. But we're going to play future versions of this game, which will not only have the correct title of Final Fantasy IV, but give you early access to the uncensored content. Because there are different other versions of Final Fantasy IV with which are more script accurate, save for the memes, because everyone wants Spoony Bard. And aside from that, the script remains relatively original to the Japanese. So anyways, we have to go talk to the king because shit happened. We lost the Dark Crystal, so we need to see what our next course of action is gonna be. Welcome back. Now let me see. I'm afraid... What? They gathered all the crystals? Now we are finished. Unless the legend of the big whale comes true. Big whale? A huge ship spoken in the legend. It says, one to be born from. Mysidian legend. You know Mysidia? It is the home of the wizards on the upper world. Mysidia does exist. Elder of Mysidia is now wishing in the tower. I wonder if he is intending to... Call the big whale? It must be. You must now hurry to Mysidia. But the way to the upper world is closed. We can't get close to the Tower of Babel. Yeah, because the Tower of Babel has gone full disco mode and we can't access it for some reason. Unless, because we have the crystal, so it created this disco barrier on it. Let me take care of it. Sid! We've got to attach a drill to the head of the Falcon so you can dig your way out. But you're hurt. It doesn't matter. Can you do it? Who do you think you're talking to? I am Sid, the master engineer of the airships. Right. Now let's remodel it. Alright, more upgrades to the airship. And Edge is flirting with the girls instead of doing his work. He's like, get your ass back here, boy, and you help. He's like, I'm a prince, not an engineer. You're an engineer when I say you're an engineer. Now get to work. No, yes, no, yes. You want to... And they're... Oh, yeah. You can't best in a master engineer. It's like, fine, I'll get to work. And he collapses. Sid! I'm just wondering if he's just tired again. Sid, take care of yourself. I may have already served my term. Seems like I can't be of much use anymore. I take my hat off to you. Get well soon. Look after Cecil and Rosa. Don't worry and just rest here. Take care. You too. Now go. You have no time to waste on this, old man. Thanks, Sid. Sleep and get well. Take care of the airship as you would take care of me, okay? Dude, you already done more for us than you could ever imagine. People from the upper world are not that bad. He really put on the drills. He's great, Lali. Alright. Okay, do we need to leave any other extra items with the... Technically, I don't really need to sell anything, because I'm loaded... I'm seriously loaded with money. So I can pretty much just put a lot of this other stuff that I don't need. Oh, wait, because I still also want to... use some of these items as projectiles for Edge to throw at the enemy. You know what? Let's just call up the Chocobo and see what we can leave with it for the time being. So we have 8 carrots. None of them have went bad. Wait. Anything left? An ancient sword and a slumber sword. I could chuck those at enemies and, yeah, I can have Edge use them as projectiles. So let's see what we can give. We don't need this anymore. Ice rod, we can throw it. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can't give the Chocobo something that's grayed out. Not throwing away the carrots, because I might need to summon the chocobos later. Getting rid of this. You know what? We're pretty good for MP. I guess maybe we can ditch this. Boomer. I don't think the boomerang can be chucked. We need to keep the rat's tail. That's for later. Chain will give him... Elven bow. Yeah, I think that's good enough. We'll take this and take this because they can be used as projectiles for Edge to toss at the enemy. Okay. Alright, let's just take a look at our list now. Sort. Okay, so we have some more room to add to our list. Okay, I think we're good to go. Okay, they're not changing their dialogue here. Gotta see what the king says this time. Come again, promise. Go to Mysidia. You hold the future of us all. Okay, so now the plot demands we have to drill out of the underground and go to Mysidia. But we'll have to make a few pit stops along the way. Wait. No. We've parked the ship but through this. We parked the ship behind the castle, past it out of the secret passage. Okay, so we have to go this way, sorry. A lot of things are on my mind today, guys. Sorry about that. Let's just open this up. Alright. Okay. So anyways... I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a stream tomorrow. I'll try to have a stream tomorrow if possible, but I do have to go to the next house that my landlord is assigned to me to continue cleaning out the basement. But I'm also gonna have to give some of my friends who are gonna be helping me with the cleanup some face masks that are left over from the COVID era, because there's a lot of dust and mold in that basement, and we can't risk them having a medical episode, because one of them is sensitive to mold, so I have to give her one of my stronger face masks that my sister gave to me like a few years ago when I was visiting her for a wedding, and COVID-19 was still in effect. And so I still have a plentiful supply of unused high-quality face masks. Yeah, so more work to be done at the house tomorrow. And it does help cut down on my rental payment. So more hours I get done means less rent. Okay, so we got the drill. Alright, nothing else to do. I could go back to the Sylvan Cave and continue exploring it a bit, but we're gonna be going back down there just a little bit later. So let's just drill our way out. Okay, and we're out. Okay, let's just see if anybody in the town of Agart will say anything different. Because we do want to make some pit stops. We will need to advance the plot as well. But yeah, and most likely we may have to just visit our very... some of our usual NPCs. I mean, we will have to pay a visit to Edward back in Terraria to see how he's doing. Okay, so it doesn't look like they may be changing their dialogue, but let me just take another look here. It's not blocked anymore. We don't need to stop at the end because we're already good to go. We don't need to watch that dance anymore because we're good. Okay, so that's done. Anybody else have any other plans for the weekend? I mean, aside from me doing the work at the house. How about you, Veronica? Any plans for the weekend? Oops, no, I have to go all the way to the other side for that. I could take a look at the observatory to see if anything's changed. Yeah. Horror convention tomorrow. Cool. So are you going to be doing any cosplay for this horror convention? Because I have a convention I'm going to be attending next month. And, I can't wait to see I get to see what people are going to be cosplaying as this year, because I do like to take cosplay photos. And I tend to have a good gallery of them, and I pretty much just upload some of the best ones to the convention's Facebook page so they can see all the different cosplays that people have been doing at their convention. I mean, my phone does a pretty damn good job taking the photos, as I've actually mentioned before. So anything, okay, so nothing new here, it looks like. So let's just move on. There's Mysidia, but we're not... But I just wanted to pay a stop. I just want to take a stop at all other places to see if they're going to change their dialogue. I don't know. Getting us Avenge the King. Yeah, nothing new here. Guess I'm gonna stop at Sid's house to see how his daughter's doing. Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't look like they're changing their dialogue over here. Okay, nothing new over here either. Seems like nothing's changed since we were in the underground. Cecil, you... Okay, nothing new here. Yeah, it looks like everyone's just has their dialogue just remains the same. But I do want to pay a visit to Fabul as well as... Actually, wait. I also want to take another look at the... Yeah, it looks like nothing... Okay, there is his assistants I want to talk to, so let's see if there's anything different from them. Oh, wait, there is something we could still do in the castle. We have to go to we have to go to the basement and talk to the ghost of the king, because he's said to visit him after we've been to the land of the summoned monsters. Don't you think I'm getting better than my boss? Oops, don't tell boss. Yeah, you don't want him punching you out for saying that. The man, Sid's a good man, but he can still punch you out. Ask Edge. Okay, we definitely need to go this way now. Making sure everyone's in good... Yeah, making sure we have good MP. Oh, and here's another thing I want to do. Yeah, she has lightning arrows. Wait, how many of those lightning arrows do we have? Just one. Oh. Wow. Okay. Maybe I'll just give her the blitz. Maybe I'll just give RYDIA back the blitz and the whip for a moment. Because I have to keep her lightning spells and Indra's summon at the ready. Because, remember that clue from last stream? Odin lost when lightning struck his sword, so lightning is his weakness. Welcome back. Your Majesty, don't be sad. The monster got to me, but I have gained the eternal powers to help you. The Color of Mist can summon you whenever you please, but first, I must test you. Okay, time to fight the king. And Odin is wasting no time. And we're doing some big-ass damage to him with that lightning. I'm just gonna cast Fast on Edge here. And he's getting ready to attack. He hit us with... Wow. Holy smokes, he actually... He just completely cut us down to size. Okay, but at least we saved. Okay, so we're just gonna... It looks like we're gonna have to deal with Odin a little bit later then. I wasn't expecting him just to make short work of us that easily. I mean, I thought since I would capitalize on my lightning spells, I would pretty much take him down quickly. Okay, we're gonna have to hold off on fighting Odin a little bit later. So, okay, you see that, you can actually see that the tower's gone full disco. But here's what... Ooh, wait. Oh, wow. Yeah, we can't access the hovercraft now, and we can't get into that cave. That's not good. Yep, so we're pretty much SOL from accessing the Tower of Babel from this side. Okay, so nothing we can do about it. So let's just go to Toroya for a bit and pay a visit to Edward. Actually, let's take a stop at the town quickly. Now, I already gave away the pass, so I'm not going to see that performance anymore. Anybody saying anything different? Yep, they're just simply saying the same thing as before. Yeah, you know what? Doesn't look like they're gonna change their dialogue here. So let's just visit with Edward for a bit. That's the prep room, I suppose. I'm guessing this guy's just peeping on the girl swimming in the lake. So he's a pervert. Okay. So everyone's just enjoying their happy-go-lucky selves here. Alright, let's just head to the castle and check in with Edward. Alright. So, Veronica, what do you plan on doing at the convention anyway? I mean, are you there to attend some of the panels, probably take some photos, or like, or just simply just taking the whole, Wait, hold on, let me just see. Seribot banned somebody. Talkative dissenter ZWW reason spam detected. Yeah, we get spam here, but thanks to the fact that I got Seribot established, those bastards aren't gonna slip through. Okay, so the council members... Okay, so we can't do anything about that. A lot of good actors are gonna be there. Oh, okay. In terms of actors, are we talking about, like, maybe... Would Robert Englund be there? Is Kane Hodder gonna be there? Good to hear that Yang is doing okay. Did you let his wife know about that? Because that's what we're gonna be doing. We have to go down to John Cusack. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we're gonna visit with... You know, here's something I kind of want to do. I want to talk to those frogs again to see if they were gonna say anything different. Because I think the one that can speak the regular language is over here, if I'm not mistaken. He's in the corner. What's up? Okay, nope, doesn't say anything different. I thought I could probably get something special from him. Oh. Okay, hang on a minute, guys. It just hit me. I just need to switch airships in order to retrieve the hovercraft. Okay, so maybe I'm not blocked from Ablana Cave after all. Hang on. Yeah, I forgot. This one, the Enterprise has... It has the hook. Ugh. No. There we go. I forgot that we had the hook installed. Okay, so there's the tower that's gone full disco mode. Okay, now we should be able to try this again. Okay, now I want to see if I can try to re-enter the Tower of Babel. $480, 1,580. So I don't expect to get bigger payouts now because our guys are like have a higher level. And I've already explored around this cave, so I don't really need to do anything else aside from make a beeline for the Tower of Babel. $360, 1,185. Okay, I think that's the... No, I still have lightning arrows. Okay, I need to swap out her ammo this time. I got white, I got samurai, I got Medusas, but since we're dealing with some undead monsters in here, the white would definitely be suitable since its holy property does 2 times damage against undead. Okay, let's burn these skeletons. $480, 1,580. So aside from John Cusack, who else is going to be a guest? Prince is a great ninja. No, I don't think they're gonna change their equipment. They don't change their dialogue. We will hold out here. Please be careful. We may not do well without you in our home of Blanc. Honey, hold on. Okay, so they don't change their dialogue, but I'm gonna see if I can try to re-enter the Tower of Babel from here. Now, I have my doubts, but it never hurts to try. So we've already explored this cave, so it's just we're making a beeline to the tower. You know, I'm not gonna bother using Rosa. Jin will just take care of this battle. 1560, 1432. Cure 2, gladly take that. $14.60, $12.80. Now I have to wait until they execute their vampire attacks. So anyways... Well, Queen Veronica, since you're into horror and all, I would like to give you a bit of a... I would like to give you a bit of a recommendation today. I mean, there's a psychological horror animated show that's going to be premiering on YouTube later today called Knights of Guinevere, if you've heard of it. Because my roommates and I are going to be watching it later tonight. It's at 5 p.m. Central Time. I'm not sure which time zone you're in. Eastern. Okay. So it should be starting at 6 o'clock Eastern time. But I just want to know if you've heard of the show or at least seen the trailer or the teaser of it. No, first time. Okay, cool. So, are you familiar with Glitch Productions? Nope. Oh, okay. So, if you were to check out YouTube, you could... Oh, wait, hang on. Something's happening here. Prince, it's dangerous. Okay, so the guard's blocking my path to the tower, so I can't get back in. That sucks. Alright, I guess there's nothing we could do about it. We're just gonna have to head back. So yeah, it's on YouTube's page. It's on the YouTube... it's called Glitch Productions. You could just simply type glitch in the search bar, and you could actually just look for... You could just pretty much just look for a trailer called Knights of Guinevere, and then you would just see for yourself what I mean. It's from the creator of the Owl House. I'm Dana Terrace, the creator of the Owl House, has made this show, and it's supposed to be this psychological horror that's supposed to take a lot of jabs against Disney. And so, since my friends and I are big Marvel fans who actually really feel for the actors who got screwed over by Disney, we're actually looking forward to it. What actors? Let me see. Sun Won Cho. I'm not sure if you've heard of Sun Won Cho. sounds familiar. Okay. Well, you know what? It's just, I mean, all I can say at this point is just to check out the trailer and see if it fits your fancy, and if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, just no pressure. I'm just throwing out that suggestion here. No problemo. Or an 80-59. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing any leveling up in this cave, because the payouts are too weak compared to what I've been able to get from the last stream. But that's fine, I just really wanted to check out if... just wanted to see if I was even able to get back into the tower. So we can't get back into the tower, looks like we're SOL. Which means that treasure chest I missed out on earlier, when I fell to the bottom floor, is now inaccessible. Okay, so then I'm gonna have to check out a YouTube video to see what was in that chest. But you know what? It's not the end of the world if I don't collect every treasure chest. I mean, it's a tall order for someone like myself to collect every treasure chest in the game, but, or to collect the contents of every treasure chest in the game. The only thing that people really would have to look forward to on this channel is cap and clear. I mean, I have to take all my endgame party members, and get them to level 99, face the final boss, and then clear the game. That's pretty much the main theme of this channel. Yeah, I know that stinks, but you know what? That's just the way the game is, and that's clearly on me. I pretty much I entered a room which I thought was just another save room, but it turns out it was just a room where there was an airship, and and that was it. I couldn't access that part of the tower anymore. 1095, 960. Yeah, you know what, these things happen, but you know what, there is still a bit of a silver lining to all this, because this is not the last time we're going to be playing Final Fantasy 4/2. I mean, we're going to be playing this again, but under the correct title of Final Fantasy 4 in the foreseeable future, but when we do get back into a game like this, I will have played Final Fantasies 1 through 3, the proper Final Fantasies 1 through 3, which don't involve any major US rewrites or censorship. FF12 has a really bad chest gimmick. Oh, okay. I mean, we'll be getting to that in the foreseeable future. Rydia gained a level. So learn. Oh, I learned Nuke. I got a really good black magic spell, also known as I think that's pretty much also known as Flare, but for some reason they only acknowledge it as Flare when you're using the twin magics with Palomamporum. Okay, anyways, it looks like that's pretty... Oh, no, we're not done, because we still want to go back to Sylvestra and see what we can do. I think that Rat's Tail summon I gotta give to the little people. Okay, let's just strike some... Let's try to wash these birds out or shot them. On 5, 1110. Edge gain a level. Okay, at least we got some level ups out of this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to Sylvestra. First, we're gonna grab the hovercraft here. Damchion, we can't do much of anything of. I doubt we can do anything in Mist. Here's Fobble. We'll get to Fobble a little bit later. Okay, so we're gonna drop this off. Okay, taking this, go back into the cave. Yeah, we have a Rat's Tail. Okay, so I'm gonna give him this. It's a rat tail I've been looking for. Okay, take the ore. Received adamant. Hell yeah, now we can take it to Toko the blacksmith. But we can get another tail in the game. We're supposed to get another tail in the game, a pink tail, which will get us some good armor. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the adamant. Can I use here? Okay, so we're... Okay, so we're going to go back down underground. Wait, we have... Here we are in Fauble. Might as well stop in Fauble for the time being. We haven't lost much HP and MP, so there doesn't really need to... So we don't really need to make a stop at the inn. First I'm gonna stop and check with the king before I talk with Yang's wife, because we've already seen that Yang's in bed underground with the Sylvans, so... And so we'll see what his wife has to say. Okay, so he doesn't say anything different, so let's go and talk with Yang's wife. Nothing new over here. What? He's in the underground? Come on. Oops, this onion makes my eyes watery. But that's not the way he should be. Give him a good one with this. Receive frying pan. Ha ha ha! So I guess we have to wake him up by smacking him with a frying pan. Come on. Oops, this onion makes my eyes watery. Okay, so we now have the means to wake Yang up. So we can go back to the Sylvan Cave and see what happens next. Okay, so we're gonna get in this. So we have two things we can do back underground. Okay, Miss Cydia is where we're supposed to go to advance the plot. But, right, okay. Okay, yeah, you know what? I want to talk with Edward again to see if he changes his dialogue. Sorry if I'm sorry to everybody if I'm kind of dragging out this stream, but I really want to see as many things in this game as possible. I like to be a completionist if possible. Okay, so he doesn't say anything different. Okay, so we're gonna go back underground, give Tokol his adamant, and we're gonna give ourselves... and we're just also going to wake Yang up with a frying pan. And we're met at the airship. Okay, we're gonna make short work of them, because we're not those runs as we used to be. $115, 1,115, no level up. But we get a cure 2 out of it, so it's... So it wasn't all for nothing. Okay. I doubt that Kaipo will have any change in dialogue, so we're not gonna bother going there. Okay, I think I might have lost my way to a Gart. Okay, there we go. So let's go back here. And remember, the Enterprise has been clad in magma-resistant silver. If what Sid has said to us before is true. Okay, anywho, first let's just take a sip from the Pot of Life. HP and MP recovered. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're nicely fully recovered, so let's go and visit with Tokol. See if they say anything different. Koko, not Toko. What am I saying? I'm not going to make another sword. I can't even find legendary or adamant. Oh, you mean this adamant? This! The adamant! As a token of my gratitude, I'll make your old sword into a great one. Handed the legend. He seems happy. Hang on, anything new over here? Lali Ho, boss looks happy. I'll become the greatest blacksmith too, Lali. Come back later. Oh, come on! I wanted my sword now! Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. First, let me try leaving the premises. And re-enter the premises, and now let's see if he's gonna change his dialogue. Nope. Ah. Okay, I guess you can't rush perfection. I hate landing this thing. Okay, so now we need to visit with Yang again. Which means we have to deal with this for... Hold it. There's more chests that I didn't acquire last time. Okay, so looks like we're still not done in this cave. Alright, that's fine. I think there was a stairway that I ignored last time in the last stream, so... We're just gonna have to deal with that. Oh, these bastards. Let's try burning them. I'm gonna put on the Medusa arrows this time around. 120, 5500 XP. Okay, let's go down this way now. There's another chest. Oh, keep forgetting that whenever you switch floors, you do lose the float ability, so I have to redo this every single time on another floor. Yeah, so I have to still continue exploring this cave a bit more. Let's do mist. Burn a few frogs. Can't make them croak, they're dead. $26.10, $36.50. Taking the heals. Okay. Casting this. We haven't lost too much MP, so I'll do a quick savey save here without the tent. I think this just leads to back to the chest. Yeah, that just led back to a treasure chest, so let's not worry about this here. Okay, went that way. Whoops. Almost went in, almost took damage from that tile. Now we're gonna have some mad Marlboros. No! And I can't petrify it. Good, because if that had actually succeeded, we would have left the battle. Okay, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. $1970, $8,275. Okay. If I run, okay, I think I didn't go down that, yeah, this one, I remember going down that stairway, but I didn't go up this stairway, so we'll need to go this way. And we're attacked from behind. Why does this not surprise me for a cave like this? Okay, we got that dealt with. And she turns herself back. I just can't catch a break with this game. Okay, 1605, 2262. Taking a knee for 2, that's always good to have. Cure 2, Ether 1. Lit arrows, ice arrows, fire arrows. Oh, you motherfuckers! Oh my god, let this one end. Okay, let's take care of these bastards. I'm getting sick and tired of dealing with them. Let's just end the battle. Yeah, Frog Punch ain't gonna do much. $1380, 8,250. Cecil gain a level. At least I got a level up for Cecil out of all that mess. Let's get everybody healed up. Cook me all you want, you're all going down. $2145, 5,550. Rosa gained a level. Okay guys, I am gonna need to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Okay, so let's take a look to see what we have to deal with. I'll probably just give Cecil here a quick cure. I don't like this cave, and it doesn't like me, but we gotta get everything that's in it. Alright, so we explored that floor. We got some more arrows out of it, so that's cool. She's out of arrows. Wonderful. Alright, let's try... Maybe I'll try the charm arrows this time. Blow the froggies away. Try to flood out the froggies too. $2,610 GP, 3,650 XP. Taking a heal potion, down we go. Reenact float spell. Good, good, good. Alright, so everything even out, so nobody changes into a frog. Or a toad, whatever. Okay, that was easy enough. 2610, 3650, no level up. Okay, so we're going back into the Sylvan's hut to see what happens next. Okay, so we're gonna use the pan to wake up Yang. Give him a good smack. Out of love. Oh, don't! Already the time for training. Let me sleep a little longer. Oh, Cecil! Yang! Oh, great! Sylph saved me when I was in trouble. Your brave act saved the dwarves. I am going with you. No! You stay and rest. The whole world is in danger. I cannot. It's no place for the injured, man. Who are you? I'm Prince Edge of Eblan, much better at fighting than you, man. Eblan? So you are a ninja. Then I will... No, don't force yourself. We'll help them instead. She's a caller. She can help us. We'll help you. Thank you. Rydia learned Sylph. Okay, at least we got a new summon out of it. Sorry, I cannot be of any help now. And it looks like he went back to sleep. Yang needs to rest. Humans, how violent. Don't take Yang away. Never worry about Yang, we will take care of him. Okay, so this just leads back out. But I don't think... But there's still one treasure chest in that cave that I didn't get. But you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We are... We're just gonna use a tent. Because there's one treasure chest I still didn't take. And I want to see what's in it. Save. Okay, good. So, Edge level 49, CECIL level 53, RYDIA level 50, ROSA level 52. So, okay, cool. So, okay, so what I want to do now is find out what's in that last chest, and then we're gonna proceed to Mysidia, I guess. Just 3 ghosts, not worth executing major magic over. $1,095, $27.75. Yeah, we have float enacted, so we're good to go. Okay, let me see where that charge... Yeah, there's one chest there that I missed. I cannot understand how I missed that. Okay, we're gonna have to get that fixed right away. Well, 1875, 6,450. Okay, Dick moved to be encountering me at the stairway. Washed away to toadies. To any 610, 3650. Okay, switching everything around. Let's go this way now. I still... What am I doing? There. Okay, got rid of the annoying Marlboros. $1875, 6450, edge gain a level. Level 50 for edge now. Okay, how did I miss this chest last time? Heal potion. That should never have happened. I have no idea why I missed that. But whatever. That looks to be it in terms of that, so... Let me try this. Yeah, because I don't want to go all the way to the end of this cave. Deal with any more of those ridiculous toad ladies and Malboros. It's just... I'm just done with that cave now. Okay, so at least we got a new summon out of it. The Sylphs. So let's just take a sip from the pot of recovery. Okay. See who she can call. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. So Ashra, Leviathan, and Sylph. There are 3 new summons. I don't think the sword is ready yet to be claimed, so we'll come back to underground a little bit later to pick it up. Okay. So that part is now done. We're not ready to face Odin just yet. We're gonna need to build up CECIL and company a little bit later before we test our might against Odin again. Let's take a look. You know what, let me try talking with Yang's wife one more time to see if she changes anything. I'm sorry for taking all your time. Take this with you. Received spoon. A spoon knife. Don't worry about me. Tell Yang to get well soon and fight with you. Tell Yang to get well soon and fight with you. Does this mean I gotta go back to the cave again? Jeez Louise, this game. I swear, this game trolls you sometimes. So now I have to first you need to wake up Yang, then you don't need to wake him up. Then you... Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We still have plenty of time in this stream. We can still do some other stuff. Because once we get that great whale, that's gonna change the dynamic of this game significantly. So we want to get as much done on this side before we have to go in there. Before we get the great whale. Okay, let's check in with Edward. Yeah, okay, so we've already let him know. You know what, I have a feeling that there's just no point going back into that cave with the sylphs, because I think everything that needed to be done got done. So, we got the Sylvan summon, and that's good enough for us. Let's just head to Mysidia and advance the plot. We can get Odin later. We have been waiting for you. Come to the Tower of Wishes. One to be born. From a dragon. Hoisting the light. And the dark. Arises high up. In the sky. To the still land. Veiling the moon. With the light of eternity. It brings. Another promise. To Mother Earth, with a bounty and mercy. Wish, everyone, the legend shall come alive now. This is so dumb. It makes more sense to call it prayer. Yes, but standards and practices in the US at the time regarding religious depiction. Nintendo didn't like that because they didn't want angry helicopter parents calling them in. Look, everyone, our wish was granted. That is the ship of light from the moon. The big whale. Arguably the greatest airship in all of Final Fantasy. While wishing, I heard a voice calling to you to come to the moon. Someone awaits you there. Moon? But how? The big whale is the ship from the moon. It works as an airship, but when you go to the moon, you need to talk to the Crystal of Flight to voyage between the moon and the Earth. So there's our new airship. We'll be dealing with that in a moment. Let me just go back in here for a moment. You sure became a paladin. Okay, so it looks like they're not changing their dialogue. Everyone's at full HP and MP, so I don't need to rest up at the end. Oh, spoon. Yeah, I gotta check out this spoon knife. I think I just have to give it to RYDIA or something. No, she can't equip it. That's weird. How about Edge? Can you equip that? Nah, I think that's just something that needs to be chucked at the enemy, it looks like. Yeah, so the rest of the mages don't change their dialogue, it appears. Okay, we'll talk with the Elder, then we'll skedaddle. Actually, I also want to check if the sword's gonna be ready now that I got the Great Whale. Hurry to the moon. We are wishing. The big whale's a ship on the moon. It works as an airship, but when going to the moon, you need to talk to the crystal flight to the voyage between the moon and the Earth. Alright, so we have the means to access the moon. But, okay, well, first I want to check to see if my sword's ready before heading out. And possibly also checking in with Edward as well to see how he's doing. Because getting the big whale is considered an event trigger, and every time there's an event trigger, it may just alter the dialogue of NPCs. Okay, so let's save. So here's the ship's cabin. And now we could pilot the ship. Let's see what else we can find in this here ship. So we have to talk to that crystal flight in order to go to the moon, but we'll be getting there later. Okay, and here's some stasis pods for resting up. So we don't need to even... We no longer even need to stay at the inn if we don't need to. Okay, there's a fat chocobo waiting for us to use its services if need be. Do we have any... guess not. Okay, let's move on. Okay, here's the exit hatch. Okay, so let's see if Edward's gonna change his dialogue. Nope, he's not gonna change his dialogue. Okay, guess that's it. We have to advance the story a little bit more now. Okay, let's flip the switch and head out. Head out into the open world once more. Can I not go back underground? No, apparently it does not want to let me go underground, so I have to use another airship. Okay, so we're gonna switch airships for the time being. Okay, let's check in with Cockle, the smith, to see what he has to say. And we might also check in with the King of the Dwarfs to see if he has a change in dialogue as well. Alright, checking to see if my sword's ready. It's done. Here's the Sacred Sword Excalibur. Received Excalibur. Alright. Let's give Cecil the Excalibur. Oh, look at those stats. Unfortunately, it does reduce defense, but that's fine. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it depletes defense by 8, but for attack, 30, 41, 2, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. So plus 57 to attack from the defense sword. Okay, you know what? That's good. We got our sword. Let's kick some ass and take some names with it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. I think I forgot to do something. Got my confidence back again. Okay, that's all he's gonna say. Well, at least we cured Coco's depression. So we can also pat ourselves on the back on that one. Alright, gonna visit with the dwarfs now. Temporarily, just to see what the king has to say. Okay, he just says the same thing, so nothing different here. Okay, so there's nothing else left to do in the underground. Okay, the Tower of Mysidia is still inaccessible, so no, the Tower of Babel is still inaccessible. Tower of Mysidia is from another game. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do now is get back to the Great Whale. I don't need that anymore. Okay, so let's save. Alright, time to go to the moon. Here's the big moonscape. Ooh, there's a big crystal castle over there. I see a cave over here. Okay, you know what? Let's just take a little walk around the moon and see what we find. And for some strange reason, we can breathe air on the moon. Oh, look at that. It's the face of Mars, but on the moon. Can we not interact with this thing? Balloon and grenades. So there's still monsters on the moon, too. $18.90, $25.65, no level up. Okay, there's a ramp that goes up here. And I see a cave entrance over there. Let's cook. So we got some living desserts. Well, we have a legendary sword, but it's not enough to penetrate that ooey gooey exterior. Let's see if a chocobo will do any better. Okay, it can. 1735, 1220. Okay. Okay, so there's... I would have to use the airship to position it in where that cave is. Grokyot, Jukliot. Let me see what... Okay, I wasn't aware that Sylph only targets one enemy. Okay. Okay, so it drains from the enemy and adds it to your own HP pool. Okay, good to know. $4,970, 5,625, no level up. Okay, let me take another look over here. Okay, here's the Crystal Castle. We're probably, looks like we're gonna have to go in there. Okay, there's a lunar path. Monsters. Let's try striking them with lightning. Maybe I'll put on the samurai arrows this time around. Let me just see how those fare. $6,820 GP, 7,650 XP. An elixir. Okay, I won't say no elixirs. I need those. Those are going to be very important later on in the game. Strike first. Let's see if I can use this. $1735, 1220. RYDIA gained a level. No new spell. So only took out one of them. $1890, 2565. $7035, 1220. Red Worm. I'm guessing that's supposed to be a blood worm, but they didn't like to want to use the word blood in the US version of this game. Oh, okay. Yeah, because those... The grenades and all the members of the bomb family are buoyant, so they wouldn't be affected by earthquakes. It's kind of... Should have known that before, but here we are. Okay, finally got him done. 2200, 3825. There's a stairway over there. Heal. Cure 2. Okay, we're out here. Let me see what happens when I summon Leviathan this time. I want to take a look. Okay, so he inflicts poison. Okay, that did the trick. 5,950, 5,912. No level up. Okay, if I can still use magic, then I'll use that. Nothing over here. Okay, this time we're just gonna use this. That didn't take care of him. Alright. $3720, 5,662. Cecil gained a level. Okay, so bloodworms are susceptible to fire. Let's just take these and equip these. $620, 3675. Okay, this still leads around. Dead end over here. Okay, it takes us all the way to the Crystal Castle. $4,970, 5625, no level up. Alright, entering this Lunar's Lair. Okay, somebody lives on the moon. MP recovered. Okay. They need to use a cabin. HP and stats recovered. Nice. Okay, that's very, very fortuitous. Alright, let's see what's over here. Welcome. Who are you? I am Fusoya, the guardian of Lunarians in slumber. Lunarians? Yes. Millennia ago, the planet between Mars and Jupiter was about to be shattered. The people who survived this calamity escaped by ships and headed for the Blue Planet. The Blue Planet? Your land, Earth. However, the people of the Earth were still in the process of evolution. Thus they created another moon and kept sleeping. Lunarians? But he refused it. He tried to make the Earth his place to live. Who? I forced him to sleep, but his thoughts were still awakened. Is that who is controlling Golbez? Who is that? He is Zemus. He needs the crystals as the energy source to reactivate the Tower of Babel. To bring down the Giant of Babel to annihilate the living on Earth. Most of us Lunarians are waiting for you folks on the Blue Planet to be able to understand us. What about the big whale? My brother Kluya made it to go to the Blue Planet. He taught your folks how to build the airships and the Serpent Road. Kluya fell in love with a girl of your Blue Planet and gave birth to 2 children. One of them is you, CECIL. Me? Then the light at the Mount Ordeals was, it must be the spirit of your father, Kluya. My father is that light. Kluya gave you his power to thwart the foul machination of Zemus. We must stop him for the sake of our 2 races. Now let's hurry to the Tower of Babel in Eblan. Tower of Babel, but it's shielded. I can neutralize the shield. I will go with you. Lunarian Fusoya joined. Well, this is a major revelation. All of this being everything on Earth just being the result of Zemus's scheme. Okay, so here's our new party member, Fusoya, level 50. He has like 1,007,865 points under his belt and needs 82,243 more points to the next level. Comes in at 1900 HP, 190 MP, Strength 10, Agility 20, Vitality 10, Wisdom 45, Will 60. So he specializes more in magical ability than physical fighting ability. He has 50 attack, can hit up to 3 times with a 72% chance to land, 20 defense, can withstand 2 times hits with a 20% chance to evade, 24 magic defense is 24 with a withstand of 3 times the magical power at a 35% chance to evade magic. So, let's see what he has a lunar staff. Can he be equipped with anything else? Head of a wizard. Body of a body sorcerer, head wizard helm, body sorcerer, cloak, and diamond bangle. Okay, oh wait, let's just take a look at his magical ability, since that's what he specializes. So he has all the white and black magic you could expect, including Meteor. Okay. Okay, there's a passage behind Kluya's throne. Can't interact with the throne. Second floor. Oh, there's more crystals here. Anything else over here? Nothing over here. Can't go behind this. Zemus is a dreadful man. His evil mind does not sleep even when his body is sealed on deep underground. Sealed with unknown power. Okay, we can't access that area yet. We, the 8 crystals of the moon, are confining Zemus. Oh, so this must be this game's version of the Circle of 12 that Lucan was a part of in Final Fantasy 1. Zemus used Golbez to gather the crystals and increase their powers with the Tower of Babel. Zemus has set up a field from within to block the paths to the core. Nothing special over here. Okay, so I'll just have to see what the rest of these crystals have to say. From the center of this floor, there runs a path that leads to Zemus' core, but it's shielded now. This moon is maintained by the balance with the 8 crystals on your blue planet. So you have 8 lunar crystals and 8 earth crystals. We are the crystals of the moon. The Lunarians are sleeping deep under the ground here, and Fusoy is guarding the ones who are asleep. So, from this revelation, Golbez was never planning on ruling the world on his own by gathering all the crystals and using the power of the moon to help increase his own ambitions. He's just been mind-controlled by an evil Lunarian deep within the moon's core. Honestly, I'm not sure what to think of this plot twist. Yeah, I understand that Yeah, and I understand it pretty much that this is a plot twist in the game, but there's something about this whole revelation that kind of feels like a cop-out to me. I actually like the fact that Golbez was this big bad who's gathering all the crystals for his own affairs. But now to be told, nope, not his fault, he's just controlled by some evil mastermind living on the moon. And now we're just supposed to now make him look at as some kind of a sympathetic villain who was committing actions that were not truly his own. It doesn't really rub me the right way. I actually like the fact that Golbez was the big bad in this entire game, but now we're saying, nope, he's not the big bad. There's someone else who's better than him that's making him do all these things. He's just a puppet, and there's a puppet master at work. But that's my personal opinion. I mean, if other people think that's pretty cool, well, fine, go ahead, but it still feels like a cop-out to me. $5,260 XP. No, it's 5,260 GP. 4,680 XP. Rosa gained a level. Okay, heading back to the airship, I guess. Oh boy. And I forgot he doesn't have a lot of armor on him, so he could still take a lot of damage. Let's see how Virus works. $5,260 GP, 4,680 XP. Taking a Cure 2. Okay, all the magic users need to be in the back. But I can't... Yeah, I really don't like the row formations. I mean, I want all my magic users to be in the back, including Fusoa, but you do it like... Let's do it like this. This puts RYDIA in the lead. And if I have to do it like this, it just swaps row positions. It's just not a good row. It's just not a good formation gimmick in this game. But what's done is done. I mean, this is crying over spilled milk. I mean, this game was released back in 1991. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, so I just had to attend to something quickly. $3,060, 2,284. Alright, let's head back this way. How goes FF2? It's going. I mean, I just got my latest party member. The big Lunarian Fusoya. How's it going with you, Rocker? No, I still have the fire arrows. I might as well do this. Going well today, yeah. Well, as I was stating to Queen Veronica earlier, I mean, it's been quite hectic these past couple days. I had to pretty much review. I reviewed my latest stream involving Tales of Eternia, but I just realized that I was making so many rookie mistakes, even though I was coming into the game blind, there were some things that I really need to learn to pay attention to, because that mini game of Cramel Ball, I was supposed to have some better understanding just based on the instructions that were given. I ended up doing the exact opposite. 3,720 GP, 4,530 XP, edge gain a level. Okay, I just gotta cure up Fusoya because he's stuck in the front row. And, yeah. And also, I'm just got some major work again this weekend at one of my landlord's houses. Gotta do some more cleanup. That I'm also having one of my other roommates help me out. I'm also gearing up for a major sci-fi convention. Major pop culture convention next month. Queen Veronica is going to be heading to a horror convention this weekend, so have fun, Queen Veronica. I'm trying not to watch the news as much because it's been so freaking depressing as of late. So I'm just trying to provide as much entertainment as I can with these streams as possible so that everyone can take their mind off of this, even at least for a few hours if possible. Yeah. So anyways, it looks like we're heading into the climax of this game. 3,720 GP, 4,530 XP. How's you? Any major plans you have for the weekend, Rocker? Okay, so I'm back out here. Let me try this lunar step to see what it does. Nothing happened. Okay, so it's just a standard attack one. $1,735, 976. Yeah, I gotta keep healing him up all the time. It's annoying, but but what can you do? Okay. Let's just cook some pudding. You know, I want to see what type of stats these puddings have. $1,050 HP, no weak points found. Oh, wonderful. That's all I needed to see. You know what? Here's... Remedy, Moon Cell. Would expect these things to have a remedy too. There we go. But none can trump the might of Excalibur. 4800 GP, 2544 XP. Okay, let's see what happens around here a bit. Because there is another cave that I haven't finished exploring. Let's cook a few puddings. Oh, he's gonna get beaten up so hard. $4,450, 2844. Okay, let's get back to our airship. I think it's this way. Yeah, because I remember getting off near the face of the moon. You can't interact with it. Okay, so we're supposed to go back to Earth. But I'm not going there just yet. I still want to continue exploring around the moon a bit. So let's rest up. Let's go. Okay, first let's save. Actually, I want to take a quick look at some here. Okay, so CECIL's XP is now carried over into the millions. 1,106,282, okay. 51, 54, 51, 50, 53. Let's see how much time we have. I guess I could go for another half an hour before I need to call it. I want to, yeah, like I said, I want to continue looking around the moonscape for a bit more. So here's one that I wasn't able to access last. So here's a cave I wasn't able to access. So let's go in here for a bit. Okay, I do need to make another bathroom break, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, back into the action we go. Naming ways. We have a full colony of naming ways. This is frightening. Are all the Lunarians just earnest naming ways? I had a friend who was very good at making up nicknames, but he went to the Blue Planet long ago. We are the Hummingway family. Oh, so they're not naming way, but they're humming way. That's different. Changing name? What is it? So they don't know about name changes. That's kind of funny. Okay, nothing else to do in there, I guess. Let's continue looking around the moon a bit more. See if there's any other caves I might have missed out last time. Okay, there's this cave, but we'll be checking that one a little bit later. I'm well aware about that one from my playthrough of this game 30 years ago. Yeah, there's not much to this lunar surface. It's like very, very small. So all these caves that I went into before just led up to that crystal castle. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm at least going to explore this cave, but I'm not going to be interacting with the person that's in it. I just want to just stretch out my exploration of the lunar surface just a bit more before I have to call session for the day. $4,450, $2,844, no level up. Taking an ether, because I always need ether. Taking out the balloons, now we're dealing with the grenades. $1,890, $2,052, no level up. But we get a cure 1 out of it. Let's see what happens if I just use a basic fire spell. That's not too bad, but I need immediate results, so I might as well just focus on the quick casts. 1,735, 976 XP. Cave Bahamut. Ah, the King of the Dragons lives here. Warlock. Oh, that was easy. 2,400, 3,460. Okay, actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's just use a cabin for the time being. So we're not meeting with Bahamut today, we're just going to explore his cave for a bit, just because I just want to get a little bit of XP. And maybe build a few more levels before we call session. Oh, there's a path over here. Okay. Maybe even get a few of his treasure chests. Samurai shield. Okay, no. Ninja. Edge is a ninja that needs both of his hands. Let's see what happens if I give him this samurai. Okay, so plus 1 to defense, but minus 2 to magic defense. You know what? I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna let him have the egg, because I kind of like the eggs a bit better. Okay, let's move on. Warlock and carry. Let's put on some mute arrows. Okay, I guess I don't have any more mute arrows. Oh, that worked pretty good. 5,900, 6,080. Taking a heal potion. This again. $4,250 HP, no weak points found. Yep, so much for that. $5,900 GP, 6,080 XP. Anything over here? Nope. B2F, nothing over here. Ginryu. Okay, I want to see what he has. $7,500 HP, no weak points found. Okay, he's a son of a bitch. Can I sneak anything out of him? Yeah, I definitely need to shut this guy up. $19,000 GP, 5,000 XP. Oh, we would get a lot of money just by fighting this dragon here. Yeah, since we're getting into the high levels, we need more we need stronger recovery spells. Not much. $19,000, 5,000. RYDIA gained a level. Nothing but Gingryus in here. Not much of anything. $19,000, 5,000. I could really grind for money if I wanted to in this area. So I'm already got 509,214 GP in my purse. Nice. Samurai armor. Okay, so this goes up to +2 to defense and +3 to magic defense. Okay, nothing else. Alright, moving on. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this. These guys cannot be attacked directly unless they're very weak, otherwise their explosion could take out one of my guys. So let's reduce its HP down to the bare minimum. Oh, that's gonna hurt. 14,000 GP, 7,560. Cecil gained a level. Okay. Another chest. Samurai helm. +1 to defense. +4 to magic defense. Okay, moving on. D-bone. $9,000 HP, weak against fire. Okay. Because it's a dead dragon, so, yeah. And it can poison. Yep, fast son of a bitch. $9,150 HP, 6,280 XP, no level up. Oh, we have a boss battle now? Okay. Okay. This is not good. Did not expect things to get so hairy all of a sudden. No, fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to bring out the big guns here. No! Jeez Louise, this thing's impervious. Nope, that didn't work either. Guess we're just gonna have to use physical attacks on it. Oh, wow. Oh, I can't lose Rosa. Okay, got him. 65,000 GP, what a payout. 11,740 XP. Edge gained a level. Rosa gained a level. Fusoya gained a level. Okay. Gotta be very careful now. Okay. Let's see if I can sneak something out of these guys. No, I'm gonna have to parry because I have to I need to weaken these guys first. And I have no idea what the fuck I was doing. I was not supposed to... Okay. I really need to I need to wake up, because I was supposed to have used weak against these red giants, and I blew it. Fuck. Okay, let's go to weak. $14,000, 7,560, no level up. Oh look, Ging Ryu. $19,000, 5,000. Haha! 4-9 damage, 6750, 4,020. Okay, looks like we're good to go. Let's keep... Okay, we're met by behemoths at the bridge. So that explains. Let me see if I can at least peep on them. Let's do Ashura. Nope, just gives everybody life. I'll try Meteor, because this monster deserves it. Okay, so he could take what? He could take flood damage from Leviathan. Time for a meteor shower. Okay, we took care of the behemoth this time. Much more easier than last time, thanks to Meteor. So 5,000, 1,240. I'm gonna need to start stocking up on ethers if this is gonna be the case. Here's a long path. $90,000, 5,000 XP, no level up. Take a Cure 1. Another behemoth. That's more like it. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to be cured, not have everyone get life up. So it's like it's pretty much a random effect. She'll either cure your entire party or try to lift or try to revive everyone else from the dead. $65,000, 1,740. What do you need? Oh, you're a half. Okay, so there's Bahamut. But we're not going to be meeting him this session because we need another important party member back in our party in order to stand a chance against him. I just merely wanted to come in here just to explore the cave, mainly. $90,000, 5,000. Okay. So with that being done, let's head back. Costing us a lot of MP to use this, but... Okay, so we don't take on Behemoth again when we go back across the bridge. So the game does throw me a bone in that regard. 90,000, 5,000, no level up. White arrow, so it should work because it's an undead monster. $6,750, 2,820, no level up. Okay, up we go. $9,150, 680. RYDIA gained a level, no new ability. Okay, let's recover everybody. Okay, moving on. Okay, so yeah, so the behemoth does not respawn, so that's good. Once it's destroyed, it stays destroyed. Found a heal potion, but that's about it. Was hoping to get an ether. $9,150, 6,280. Edge gained a level. CECIL gained a level. Alright, moving on. Okay, carries are impervious to fire. They can even withstand earthquakes. Interesting. 9400, 8700. I think I missed out this area. Yeah, I missed a chest. Samurai gauntlets. Okay, +1 to defense, +2 to magic defense. Wait, let me try the samurai shield again. I kind of want the extra magic defense though, so I'm just gonna keep the Aegis shield on. Let's see if I can sneak something past this guy. Can't get anything. $11,800 HP, no weak points found. I wonder if I can mute it. What if I can give it a virus? Yeah, apparently it's susceptible to getting viruses. Even though it's a machine. 7,000 GP, 3,780 XP. Fusoya gain a level. Alright, good for Fusoya. Alright, back out. So, back out we go. Okay, at least we now know the way to Bahamut. So we looted up all the church, so next time we come back here, we're gonna make a beeline for his throne. $1890, 2052. Taking the Cure 1. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna rest up in the Great Whale. Good night. Let's go. We're gonna save and call session for today. Okay, save scum this. Okay, so 26 hours and 44 minutes spent playing this game. In total. Okay, so we end today's session with Edge at level 53, CECIL at level 56, RYDIA at level 53, Fusoya at level 52, and ROSA at level 54. Okay, so with that being done, let's head back to our regular bubble screen. Okay, everybody, well, thank you very much for joining me today on RPG Capper. So, Queen Veronica 327 and Rocker 0057, thank you very much for joining me on today's stream. Once again, Akashia Yuki, thank you very much for your follow. So it's now lunchtime for me, so no raid right now. So we are going to stop with our usual phrase of see you next stream. Take care and have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.